Hi everyone, welcome to this demonstration video. It's not really so much a demonstration video, it's just kind of updating on changes to the HUD and weapon mechanics, really. I just like to say demonstration because it sounds better than update. And let's get the get our testbed map open here. So the first thing I want to go over is, as you can see already, is that we changed the I went and changed the health, armor, shield, and weapon overheat and overheat counter elements to something a bit more what I like to consider stylized. What happens now is that they're vertically aligned and equal in length. All except for the armor and shield. Those were put next to each other and shrunk down by 50%. That was really fun trying to figure out the mathematics to get those bars to be 50% smaller but still register as being the full however much shield or armor value you have correctly. Need to go ahead and make some batteries and armor kits. I suppose I could use the teleporter, but that takes a little too long. Battery. Alright, so, you see they're down there. I'm still working on the size and position of the bars themselves. So it's kind of still wonky. So the first thing we're going to do is not set this off over there. So as you can see, I now have the blast, extra blast damage applied for the shield. It's actually in the code and operating as it should. No, wait, that's for armor. I don't have it for shield yet. I was wondering why that took so little damage off. Let's speed things up. I think I typoed it. Impulse 101. I guess when you're not in dev mode, cheats isn't set to 1 by default. That's what it is. Or not dev and debug, when you're debugging it. Well, I guess technically it is in dev mode because that's part of the target line execute, target line commands, dev, but whatever. Alright, so let's get our grenades out here. Alright, so there was I caused a problem if you've watched the developer's vlog. You already know about this, but in the third developer's vlog, I did a stupid thing, which was to actually disable the whole, some amount of health still getting damaged even with having armor idea that I had going on, whereas like 75 or 80% of the damage was blocked, but the other 15 to 10% or 25 to 20% still carried over to health. Well, I fixed that now. Not that time, but it will this time, I think. Yeah, there we go. There is a bug right now where it doesn't happen properly if you still have some shield left. It drains it down to your armor, but doesn't apply it to your health. Pass it on, I'll have to work on that. But as you can see, that's working again now. And now for the coup de grace. There's actually several things we need to go over on this one. You already know the basic function of the overheating, but I don't think you've seen the overheat counter yet, because I haven't actually had it working till now, so obviously not. So here's what happens. Once you overheat a weapon, you get a certain amount of penalty time added on. What during which you can't fire the weapon. Then once that runs out, you get this, and you can fire again. With today's changes, before you wouldn't be, when you fired, nothing would happen, it'd just sit there. Now with the changes I made tonight, you actually have the dry fire animation when you try to fire it when it's overheated. Right now I only have it on the pistol though, so it's only going to happen there. I'm just going to go through and show you the duration for all the different weapons here. There was also a bug I found, I didn't mention this on the developer's vlog, where the overheat bar itself is actually adding more to it than it should have. I was only checking for if it was equal to or over it. What I wasn't checking for is that the value was actually over the maximum value that the weapon can go to then set it back down to the maximum so the bar isn't being overfilled, which was what was happening before. I also edited a little bit some of the heat dissipation and accumulation values just slightly, not very much. As you can see, nothing's happening now when I do this because there's haven't added that code yet to the class for this weapon. Out of all these the shotgun has the highest cooldown penalty time of I think 10 seconds. Or whatever 10,000 milliseconds is equivalent to inside of source. I'm not sure if that is 10 seconds or not. Oh wow. What the hell? It ain't even working anymore. It's not working for shotgun anymore. That's very interesting. Very interesting. It's actually not even registering the overheat. That's what the problem is. Wow. I have no clue what happened with it. See, it's you get these kind of bugs happening every once in a while. I'll have to see what's going on in the shotgun file. Because something ain't right. That's for damn sure. But really, that's actually all there is for this update. As far as having a demonstration to show things off. There probably won't be too much more work on the code. Except for maybe fixing this shotgun problem and also fixing my grenade weapon, trying to get that to work again. Other than that, there's not really going to be too much work on the source code, so it's mostly going to be mapping going on, and so we should have more progress on that area for at least the next couple months, or rather, next couple update cycles. But that's going to be it for this demonstration video for the new stuff that I did. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below in the comment section. Would appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.